to today's blessing, Sarah's blessing, the 27th of June. It's a new moon today, and I've just been on a very wonderful pilgrimage to the sacred Isle of Iona, which is in Scotland and has a very long history of pilgrims going there. It also has some interesting prophecies around the daughter of God, which I've included in my blog this month, and I'll put a link on the information underneath the video so you can read a bit more about that if you're interested. So today is Sarah's energy, Sarah and Iona, and I'm going to be doing channeling of that energy, and also asking Sarah a question about the significance of Iona, which has the most incredible earth energies, and it's just such a special and mystical place. So I'm going to do a bit of card reading around that as well. So I'm just going to tune in, invite her energies in, tune in, and just see what happens, really. So I'm just going to use a bit of my Sarah spray. It's like a vibrational spray that helps bring her energy in. Okay. And just imagine that we're coming in to an energetic space together, sitting within Sarah's circle. And just imagine that you're sitting within a sphere of light, a sphere of energy, and that Sarah's coming into this space here with us. And before we do any more work today, I'd like to sing a chant. It's a clearing chant. I just thought of something else. I'm going to just going to reach up and get it. There we go. So just sit and close your eyes while you listen to this chant, and just imagine what it's doing is clearing away any kind of stuff we've got in our energy bodies, really. Anything we don't need, any bit of muck or dross, it's all just going to get cleared away by this. Vukratum namaha kaya surya koti sama prabha niraviganam kurum hi deva sarvakarishu savada. Om Namo Shri Gajananam Shri Siddhivinayaka Gajananam Jai Ashtavinayaka Gajananam Mangalamurti Gajananam. Vukratum namaha Karihishu Savada. Om Namo Shri Gajananam Shri Siddhivinahaya Gajananam Jai Ashtavinaya Gajananam Mangalamurti Gajananam. Just feeling those last bits of dross leaving your energy bodies, just flowing away now. I'm going to start by working with this. These are Iona greenstones. I think that's the name of them, and you can find them on the beaches in Iona, and they're very, very high vibrational energy. Iona is an incredibly ancient piece of the earth. If I remember my numbers right, it's 2,000 million years old. The rock on the island is much, much older than the surrounding islands of Mull and Ulva, and it's just off the west coast of Scotland. And it really has something special going on. So just going to ask Sarah to help me, to channel this energy through me. And then I'm going to do a couple of card readings, just so that we understand a little bit more about what's going on. Because although we can feel it at an energetic level, it's also really useful to know what it is that's happening and what it means. So I'm just gonna hold these. I'm just gonna hold these stones because I want you to be able to see them. I'm just going to ask Sarah to channel out some energy, so just allow yourself to sit quietly and sit softly in your posture and in your energy, and just feel that you are opening up energetically to receive this beautiful energy of the green stone. And this stone is said to clear away past lives that we no longer need, or maybe that I should say the energy or the dynamics from past lives that we no longer need. Just feel yourself breathing in this special energy from the stones. And these two little stones here are representatives of a much larger oversoul, group soul that belong to this level of vibration of stones. And we're tuning into that now and tapping into that. Just imagine this quality of energy from these Iona greenstones are surrounding you now, just gently enveloping your energy body in a kind of an oval shape, I guess. Just gently sitting around you. And then just invite it in and just breathe it in as much as you feel you need right now. You don't have to kind of take it all in, but just little bits here, little bits here. It's a very gentle, quiet and calm process. And just feel that sense of peace that comes with it. Breathe that into your heart. Okay. I'm just going to place those stones there on the computer and just draw some cards, and this is for information for us to understand, and for me to understand more about what this special quality is that's in Iona. And it's wonderful to be able to travel to these places, but also sometimes we can actually draw what we need distantly, through looking at photographs or just having the intent to connect, and meditating on drawing what we need from that place. These power places hold a very special vibration that's very healing for us. So, okay, so first card I've drawn is the answer to what I'm seeking, or what we're seeking to know about Iona. Okay, and this is a card that I picked, and it's transformation. Okay, so I'm just going to tune into Sarah and ask her what she wants to say about that. These are Denise Linn's soul coaching oracle cards. They're lovely cards. I've done the training with her for working with these cards as well. She's a wonderful, wonderful woman, Denise Linn. Okay, okay. What do you want us to know about this, Sarah, in relation to Iona? Okay, so there's a wonderful book that I quote in my blog. It was written by a guy called William Sharp, I think it was, but he actually wrote under a pen name of Fiona MacLeod, and he wrote it in the 1860s, and it was him that talked about God coming as a woman and bringing peace to all of us. And in the book, you can find it on Amazon as a Kindle copy of it. He wrote about a dream that he had where he saw souls coming down to Earth, and then in the energy of Iona, the kind of the dross, which is the word I used earlier about, clearing all this stuff that we pick up, or from our daily lives, or from the parts of ourselves that haven't been brought into divine harmony yet. He saw these souls being worked on and perfected, and made whole, and this card is transformation. And so that says to me that the energy of Iona and of these green stones, it's a powerful point of transformation where we can go more towards the Godhead. I mean, that's the words that there, but really what's in my mind is this image of kind of going inwards and finding that in ourselves and getting that wonderful kind of inner fullness and divine fullness. And this card just is to clarify the first card a little bit more. Ooh, and it's the truth. It's the card about truth. I'll just ask Sarah what she wants to tell us about this. Yeah, and what I'm getting is about having the courage to find our truth in ourselves, because our truth comes from the divine part of our being, our soul, our higher self. which are the same thing really, depending on which vantage point you're looking at. The person in this card is looking into a mirror, and really the whole world is our mirror. Everything in our daily lives is our mirror. Everything we see is teaching us everything we need to know about our healing journey. So I feel there's, it's quite interesting. After I got back from Iona, I went and had a huge row with my neighbours, which maybe isn't the most spiritual thing, but for me, that's quite an unusual thing. I don't do public conflict, and sort of standing up for myself and being, quite vocal with people that I don't know. Um, so this was a very rare thing for me, but in my eyes, quite a big transgression had occurred, and they had, really done something that really wasn't okay, and they have actually done other things that, I feel really aren't okay in the past, and I've kind of let them go by because it's all been a bit sort of, underhand and secretly done, and but so actually for me, the way I'm looking at it, it was quite important that I stood up for myself and didn't just, allow these transgressions, as I feel they were, to keep happening. And I really feel that Iona actually gave me that courage and that strength to, yeah, get into it and go, I'm not just gonna keep closing my eyes to this. I need to stand up. I need to stand up for myself and speak my truth and say what I think about this. I might have done it slightly over the top, but I was being truthful. I was absolutely being truthful, and I was being honest, and not pretending to be okay about something that I wasn't okay. So okay, let's look at the next card, and this is one more clarification. Yeah, because, sorry, just staying with that card a minute, because it does take a lot of courage to be who we really are, and to find what's really inside ourselves, and then and to show that to the people around us, to, however much it seems appropriate to us at the time. It's not, I would say doing that brings peace, but it's not in itself necessarily a peaceful process. It can be, that transformation, being in our own truth, takes quite a lot of courage and integrity, and a lot of self-examination to really keep tuning into, is this right? Am I doing this from the right place? So on, yeah. But Sarah can really help us. Sarah can really help us with that process, because in Sarah's energy, she allows us to see what is real. It's much harder to hide from yourself when you invoke Sarah's energy to work with you. Reality becomes very apparent. Okay, so the last card is pleasure. I'll ask Sarah what this means. Yeah, yeah, and I think, for many of us on a spiritual path, and particularly been slogging along now for a number of years, it can seem like quite a tough, and exacting process. Um, but ultimately, there is a higher purpose, and getting more and more deep within ourselves, more and more into the Godhead or the divine or the absolute, or whatever you want to, what words and names feel right to you. It's a wonderful thing. And it does bring happiness and joy and bliss and peace, and all of those things, and we do have moments where we have that, But I think, I think it's just saying these very powerful energies, and it's, there's many places on the earth, many power places on the earth, but they are for our highest joy, if you like. So what I'd like to do now is just tune in to Sarah and just bring through a little channeling before I finish. Welcome all, I am Sarah. There is a special vantage point on the place of Iona, at the tip of Denise. You can find my energy vibration and tune into me there. If you want to be contained within a chalice of transformation, then the Isle of Iona is a wonderful place to go and to visit. There, the special qualities and vibration of the earth will impact upon your physical bodies, which resound through all that you are, inwards and outwards. And equally, you can connect to these energies through meditation and journey works. Feel the peace that comes with this blessing today. Breathe it into the centre of your being. All is well. All is well. All is well. Blessed be Sarah. So, thank you for joining us for the blessing today. I have a new website which has the readings and other past life work that I do, and spiritual hypnotherapy, and also helping people with psychic and spiritual development. I do a lot of that on Skype. The web address is www.entrance.com, so that's en and then a hyphen and then tranced.com. Yes, and I'll see you again. Happy blessings. Bye.